Hello gamers, the samurai with the most swag is officially on the roster, and this video is just going to be a quick guide to get you started day one playing optimally. We'll go through the max punishes first, and then if you want to stick around I'll even go through his moveset a little bit, give you a few tips, so that way you can kind of have an idea of how to play him and approach him. And I'll even briefly touch on his feats and perks, so let's get right into it. A heavy parry will grant you a light attack in any direction, or you can do a zone attack for 2 more damage, just watch your stamina, and the walls. A light parry is a heavy in any direction, doesn't matter. And the same goes for a GB, obviously, that goes without saying. GB, light parry, heavy any direction. Your out of stam throw punish is a light into same side heavy finisher. Any direction will work, and any throw direction will work on that. Now to be completely optimal, you can do a zone attack into heavy finisher, but again, just watch your stamina. Your out of stand parry punish is a little bit more particular. You need to do 2 top heavies. The other side heavies will not work. They're a little bit slow. As you can see right there. So as you can see, the max punishes are fairly straightforward. If that's all you were here for, then farewell, good luck this season. But if you want to stick around, let's go through his moveset real quick. So from a base level, he has every variation of the 2-hit chain. So light light, light heavy, heavy heavy, heavy light, and the finishers are always undodgeable, whether they're a light finisher or a heavy finisher. He has a dodge forward bash, which guarantees you a light attack, and he also has an in-chain bash, which can be done after any opener, not just light attacks. So his heavy attacks are also openers, his zone attack also counts as an opener, and so does his dodge attack, so a lot of opportunities to use that in-chain bash. Interestingly enough, the dodge forward bash light is also an opener, so you can actually do the in-chain bash right after. A little bash chain, if you will. Knight faction, eat your heart out. As you probably have already seen, he has the most stylish looking full block in the game, and he can actually attack from it without needing to actually do any sort of counter. So he can do a light attack from the stance, it'll always come from the right guard. He can do a heavy from the stance, which always comes from the top guard and is unblockable. And he can do a zone attack, which always comes from the left guard. So 3 different options to attack with each guard in the full block, and the unblockable is also feintable. You can also use the full block stance to cancel the recoveries of any of your normal openers or finishers. If you do land an attack from his full block stance, you can continue pressing light attack 3 times to do some super anime slashes. Those 3 slashes are guaranteed. Alternatively, you can follow up any full block attack that lands with a heavy, or you can actually cancel the anime slashes by only doing 2 of them, or 1 of them, and follow up with heavy as well. Now this heavy has superior block, but it always comes from the right guard and can't be feinted, so kind of a weird move. If someone does attack into your full block, you can do a heavy follow-up, which is 10 damage, and you can go into your Kaze chain, or you can do the light attack, which is a little less damage, and also continue your flow. So you should probably be doing the heavy by default. His light openers do have superior block properties, and you can actually go into your chain right from them as well, including the in-chain bash. Now let's take a quick look at his feats. He has tier 1 and tier 2 proc off of his superior blocks, his full block stance as well. He does have Iron Lungs or Speed Revive as alternate tier 1s, Arrow Strike, Smoke Bomb as alternate tier 2s. Now Smoke Bomb is so broken that I imagine people are probably going to start using that in matchmaking instead of the tier 2 because they're not that great. His tier 3 actually gives the effects for both of his tier 1 and tier 2 for a set duration, which resets after you do superior blocks. His tier 1 gives you bleed properties after superior blocking attack, and his tier 2 gives health after superior blocking attack. So the tier 3 might just be a way to, be able to still use those abilities without actually having to use the tier 1 and tier 2 all the time, like actually having it equipped. But you do have Tough as Nails and Protected Revive. His unique tier 4 is actually pretty cool. He does have Aerostorm or Fear itself as alternative options. But petrifying basically just means like stunning the person in place. It's actually a pretty cool effect, but don't be surprised if speed revive and protect revive are what people use, and maybe they don't even use any of his uniques at all. But here's a look at what his tier 4 actually does. You have to actually lock onto somebody. And when you really see the petrifying is just kind of stunning them in place in that little cage for a second and does a little bit of damage. I was actually able to kill one of these low health bots with it. So actually a pretty decent tier 4. It looks cool. It might, be useful in team fights. Now, just a quick look at his perks before we end the video. If you care about perks, nothing really crazy here. Considering some of his stamina costs, I wouldn't be surprised if, endurance is something people might actually want to go for. But here is more of just a preference thing. Just wanted to give you guys a quick look. But with all that out of the way, thank you for watching. Good luck this season. And there's no doubt this character is awesome looking, definitely fun to play. We'll see how viable he actually is. But again, thanks for watching. Have a good season.